All right, very good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's session on skills to become an exceptional wedding MC. So I'll introduce myself a little bit. This is my name, YUN JIEW. Well, you can call me Jojo, or people call me by MC Jojo. So can everyone say a hi first to each other? Hello, everyone. Open your mic, yeah?
Good afternoon.
Okay, hello, Jaggy and Shenro. So let's keep this energy going, all right? So if this is your first time attending the professional MC training, tell me you're a first timer. Or if you have MC'd before, tell me how many events that you have hosted. Anyone?
No, it's my first time.
It's your first time, Shenro. And
yeah, same as Shenro, and also the first time.
all right. Cool, everyone is a first timer here, but it's okay. Today you will learn how to become an exceptional wedding MC. So a little bit about myself. I'm a multilingual professional MC with over 10 years of experiences, having hosted more than 1,000 events and also weddings across Malaysia and Singapore. So I hope today I'm able to inspire all of you to bring the warmth and excellence to your MC journey. Okay, so here I will take a attendance very quickly. So, Chang Xuan Rou.
Yes.
All right. And Woon Jia.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, great to see everyone logging in on time. So let's start with a quick class rule. So first, you have to be punctual in every class that you attend. Silent your phone, all right? Keep your mobile devices in a silent mode and also participate actively. You may also ask questions, all right? And keep your space clean as well and maintain a positive attitude. Just like any real events that you may be facing in the future, professionalism starts with these small habits, okay? So today's date, 20th of May 2025, and our session will start at 2 o'clock. So this is a focus session and let's give our best, all right? So let's kick off with one big question. In your opinion, what makes a wedding MC stands out? What do you think?
Her style and her voice.
Her style and her voice? Jai?
Maybe she can make a romantic atmosphere.
All right. Romantic atmosphere, you said. Okay, so I see words like how she speaks and also how you can curate the atmosphere. Very fantastic. Being an MC, for us, it is not just about standing and talking. It's about the presence itself, the connection between you and your guests, and also the responsibility itself. All right, everyone understood? Okay, so here's our outline today. We will cover the professional MC skills, okay? I would like to talk about the skills of becoming an exceptional wedding MC. So how to develop your professional MC skill, your hosting skill. And next, the second one would be understanding Malaysian Chinese wedding, mastering the reception flow and also coordination. And the most importantly, craft your signature MC style. While different MCs have its own unique vibe, its own unique style as well. So you'll learn to how to craft your own signature style as well. So next, we will start with the foundation. So the first one, developing a professional hosting skill. So here, what is a wedding MC? So a wedding MC, you will be the key figure to ensure a smooth flow and to keep your audience, your guests very engaged. So why do you think the MC is so crucial at a wedding? Why do you think it is very crucial to have a wedding MC in the wedding? Anyone? Just throw something in, no worries.
To control the flow, the event flow.
Control the event flow, that's right. So why is MC very important, especially in wedding? Not only to guide the events flow, okay, you have to announce the key segments, what's going to happen, and also to keep the program on track. Make sure it starts on time, all right, and it ends on time as well. And the next one would be engaging with your guests. All right, so what makes you very important is you are able to create a very happening, a lively atmosphere to entertain the audience. This is what you can do, but not all can do, okay? So this is why a wedding MC is very, very important. All right, you're not just making an announcement, but you're holding the energy of the room, guiding everyone through the emotional journey. All right, so far so good, everyone. Give me a thumbs up if yes. Okay, so next, the key responsibilities of a wedding MC, all right? So as a wedding MC itself, you have to understand your role, understand your responsibilities, so you can work on it. You can work out your jobs, your role very efficiently. So first, this is the 4 major pillars that you must master, okay? According to the slide as you see, event coordination. So you have to work with the couple, and also the vendors. So what do you mean by vendors? The soundman, the photographer, the videographer, the banquet manager, and so on. You have to make sure everyone is aligned with the agenda. So you as a wedding MC, it's not about just yourself standing there and talk, but you have to work with all different partners, all different roles that makes a wedding keep going, okay? Next, audience engagement. As I mentioned earlier, what makes a wedding MC exceptional, it's because you are able to engage with the audience, okay? You may use humor, okay? You may crack some jokes. You can do storytelling. You can tell the story of the couple. And also you can interact with the guests. You can have some games. You can throw out some questions, interacting with the guests, okay? And next one, your responsibilities is managing the time. You have to keep the wedding on track. And most importantly, crisis management. Unexpected issues arise in wedding. So that is your responsibility to handle all these unexpected issues. All right. What if suddenly there is no sound in the mic? What if the music plays it wrongly? All right, so they have the ability to manage all these crises. So here's one real example I shared to you. One time when I'm doing my emceeing, I'm doing my hosting for a wedding, well, the bride gowns tore slightly before the march in, okay? But it's already happening on time. So what do? You distract the guests, okay? You distract the guests with storytelling, okay? Tell them to give a big round of applause, okay? While they're fixing the gown very quickly. So this is crisis handling with calm and also class, okay? So far, do you understand? Okay, all right. So next one, mastering the essential. So what is after that you understand your responsibility, okay, you know what to do, okay, you know what's going on and what's happening. So next, you need to command attention with your tone and body, okay? So the way you speak, the way you stand on stage, this is the essential as an exceptional wedding MC. Okay, so now you know the responsibility and you know what to do, how to keep track, but how do you present yourself? How do you present yourself on stage very professionally? Okay, so first, voice modulation. How do you speak? How do you tell the stories? How do you create the emotion? Okay, so voice modulation on how you use your tone, pitch, and also the pace, like slower pace when it is for emotional moments, all right, when you are giving out the romantic vibe, and higher tone, higher pitch when you are doing something fun. For example, when you're having games activity with the audience, that's how you use the voice, okay? And for stage presence, okay, it is your posture and also your gestures. You build eye contact. Okay, make sure you build some rapport with your eye contact and also how you use your hand gestures as well. All right, your postures adds to your confidence. So you have to practice looking people into their eyes. All right, and audience engagement would be like you are making interactive elements like games or question and answer session, and also share the stories. What kind of stories we are mentioning here is the love stories of the couple. All right, you have to bring up some memorable moments of the couple in their wedding to make their wedding very exceptional. Shares the stories can make the wedding very unforgettable for the couples and even for the guests. Okay, so this is also the essentials as a wedding MC you must master. Okay, so far, let me ask you some questions. Okay, so which of this you'll find it more challenging? Which one? Engagement, the voice, or the stage presence?
Stage presence.
Why do you think the stage presence is the most challenging for you?
As like I don't think people will listen to me.
Oh, you don't think people will listen to you?
Yeah.
Okay, here comes this. This is where you have to build your confidence. And of course, to make people listen to you, you have to make use of your voice as well. Okay, you have to speak confidently. And when you're on stage, stand up very confidently as well and command the attention with your posture. All right, this is how you can manage your stage presence. Okay, everything of this can be learned and we will practice this more, all right, in our future session as well. Okay, all right, next one. So you have mastered the essentials, you know your roles, and now let us understand what is the Malaysian Chinese wedding key features. Okay, because we are all here hosting Malaysian Chinese wedding. So the key features of a Malaysian Chinese wedding would be, first, multi-course banquet usually comes with an 8-course banquet, and then they will be having march-in session. Okay, so what is the meaning for the march-in session? It represents the couple's new beginning. So this is the meaning of why we're having marching. So we have to know, why are we doing this segment? Why are we doing this? There is a reason behind every segment that has to be done in the wedding. All right, so marching, it represents the couple new beginning. Next would be cake cutting. All right, as you can see, I believe some of you or most of you have attended your wedding previously. All right, so you'll see there would be definitely cake cutting as well. So cake cutting, cake is sweet, right? So this also represents the sweetness in their marriage. So this is one of the important segment in a Malaysian Chinese wedding. And next one would be champagne. Okay, we have champagne popping that represents joy and prosperity, represents celebration as well. Okay, and also the yum sing toast. Now you can hear all the guests and the couple standing up, holding their glasses high and shout yum sing. That is a yum sing toast. Okay, this is also one of the important key features that you can see in Malaysian Chinese wedding. Well, this is also symbolizes the celebration and unity between the guests and the couple and the family of the couple. Okay, so understanding all the key features in a Malaysian Chinese wedding is also very important to know how you would like to arrange the wedding flow and to enhance it with modern delivery. All right, so next one, I will tell you that today's wedding are evolving. Not only they do the traditional ones, the multi-course banquets, but now they do a different type of wedding as well for a younger generation couple. They have banquet weddings, they have garden weddings, they also have boutique wedding. From ballrooms that evolve to garden style and also even to boutique styles. Well, boutique styles is a more intimate one, smaller space, but more intimate celebration. Okay, so as an MC, we have to adapt it with the tone, with the script, and also the structure for different vibe. Okay, so not only we have ballrooms now, not only we have a multi-course of 8 courses, they do buffet as well. For example, in the garden weddings, okay, for outdoor setting. Banquets is also more to like theme wedding, okay, with modern decorations as well. Okay, so I believe this is quite popular in the current trend. Have you ever seen a wedding that is different from the traditional one? Yes? No? Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, garden weddings.
Yes. Okay. I think it's quite common right now, especially for younger generation couple. They are looking for something very modern or even something more simpler. They prefer smaller weddings like boutique wedding. Okay. All right. Next one. So now we have already understand all essential, whether becoming an MC, the basics that you have to learn, okay, your voice, your tone, your stage presence, and also the flow, the wedding, the context inside a Malaysian Chinese wedding. So here's how you have to build your confidence to start up, okay? First, how do you make yourself feel more confident? How do you build confidence? So confidence, it is not something that you are born with. It is actually trained. Okay, a lot of students Some of my students always confused with this. I have no confidence. I'm very afraid of doing something wrong. I'm afraid of making some mistake. And that's why you'll feel nervous when you're on stage. But preparation. If you have this preparation beforehand, you learn the program very well and you know the couple preferences and the preparation, like now, every one of you here, you are learning. You are learning consistently. You are learning new things every time. So this helps to build your confidence as well. Okay, now you have learned, oh, I know what I should do as an MC. Oh, now I know what's going to happen in a wedding. This is preparation because you are consistently learning, improving, and you understand the whole program very well. And the next one would be practice. All right. So for beginners, you have to rehearse your script over and over again. You just continually memorize it, practice it, try to look into the mirror, try to look into the camera, or make a friend. Okay, can you help me for my rehearsal? All right, you can keep on practice until you are very, very confident in it. Okay, and also your mindset. All right, after you have prepared, after you have practiced, now your mindset is also very crucial. Yeah, you have to visualize your success and to focus only on the strength. Okay, you know you have prepared, you know you have practiced, and don't make your mind, all right, like, I'm so scared, I can't do it. No, you don't think of this. You have to visualize you can do it. All right, you have already 100% prepared and you're going to give your best. Focus on what is going to happen and on the strength. Okay, so prepare, practice, and mindset equals to confidence. All right, are we confident now? Are we confident now, ladies? Yes? Yes, we can do it. Okay.
You forgot to unmute your mic.
Okay, so I'm too happy for all of you here that we have the confidence already. The next one is to adapt to different audiences. Okay, so you will face different audience. You'll see a lot of people, different people, while you're in the career of an MC. So how do you adapt? You have to have the cultural sensitivity. You have to respect the cultural difference. Okay. Also, you have to equip yourself with multilingual greetings. So today, not only we can speak in English, but in Malaysia, we can speak in Malay as well. And also we can speak in Mandarin as well. Okay. Equip yourself with more languages, brings you more benefits as an MC. Okay. Also, you have to be dynamic. What do you mean by dynamic? You have to have a balanced energy for both young and the elders. Okay, so when you are facing a younger guest, how do you speak to them? How do you play with them? Okay, but when you are speaking, when you are talking with the elder one, so how do you talk to them? Okay, how do you talk to them, play with them that makes them feel less offense? Okay, so this is dynamic hosting. And also you have to be open with different teams. Okay, you have to highlight the teams as well. For example, their love, the story of the couple, the family, what has the memorable moments between the couple and their parents, and also the unity with the guests. Okay, so this is how you adapt it. You have to respect all the differences and you have to balance the youngs and the elders one. Okay, because different people, you have to have a different approach. All right, so like if you are going for a small party with more young people, you like to have a more lively, very lively hosting style. Okay, do you understand? So far, so good? All right, moving on, we will equip yourself to familiarize yourself with the key segment here. So the key segments in a wedding, we will have introductions. Okay, so what's happening here today? What's going on? Where are we? Second is the speeches. Speeches, who is going to talk? The couple, the parents, or anyone important who is giving their speeches. This is also very important. You have to know their names. You have to know when is it happening, at which part. All right, and the third one, activities. What is going on? The activities, cake cutting, the champagne popping. Is there any games? Is there any performances? You have to understand as well. The planners, who are the planners for the wedding? Okay, who do you deal with? And also the vendors, as I mentioned earlier, the photographer, the videographer, the sound man, the banquet manager, and so on. You have to align with them as well. So these are the key segments. So you have to take note. Introductions, when is the speeches, what are the activities, who are the planner, who do you deal with, and who do you need to align with in the whole wedding. Okay, all right, so all clear, clean, okay? So next one. This is an example of a wedding reception procedure. This is the agenda. You may have a look. So we all first start in guest arrival, and then they will find their seat. And when it's ongoing, you will have your welcome speech, and you will invite the couple for the grand entrance, which is a march-in. And after the march-in, they will move on to the stage and to cut the cake. After they cut the cake, they will back to their seat, and the first course will be served. This is the first part of the wedding agenda. And the second part is their second march-in, where they change to another outfit, and then they will have their second march-in. On the stage, they will do champagne popping, and this is where they have their speeches. They thank you, their guests, they thank their parents, and then we will invite them to have the toasting, which is a yam-sing with all who have presents. All right, and after the yam-sing, they will have the video presentation, okay? A video of their morning ceremony or the video of their memory video, okay? Any video that they will like to present. And after the video, they will go table by table for toasting with the guests and also photo taking. And this is when MC makes his or her closing remarks after the dessert is served. Okay? Any questions so far? No question? Understood? Okay, so this is a most commonly seen agenda. Of course, we can modify according to their needs, but this is where the key segment I have presented earlier, it is in here, like cake cutting, march-in, champagne, yam-sing. This is the main key. All right, it is inside. And how do you arrange it accordingly to the procedure, to the flow? Okay, so this is one of the most commonly example. All right, so if everyone understand, we move on to the next session. Next slide. Okay, so you have to tailor the wedding flow as a wedding MC as well, okay? You must personalize their agenda. As I mentioned earlier, is the most commonly seen one, but how do you make it more special? How do you personalize according to the couple needs? Okay, and also you must have a very clear transition and also flexibility. Here's transition here means how do you make the flow very smoothly? Okay, and you have to be flexible to arrange it. And in case of unexpected incident happen, you have to be very flexible to adjust accordingly as well. All right, and also coordination is one of a very important responsibility as a wedding MC, where you have to collaborate with the vendors. Okay, you have to communicate with them. For example, all right, I give you an example. Okay, I want the cake cutting to be on stage at this site, but you have to ask the photographer or videographer as well, is this appropriate? Is this suitable? And take very nice photos and videos. This is how you communicate with them, okay? Although maybe the flow that you have provided is already perfect, very nice, everything is all clear, but probably at this place, at this section, the background is not very nice. It's not suitable for a photo or a video. So this is how you have to communicate beforehand. Okay? Understand? Yes? Still good, yeah? All right, so this is very important to communicate with all the vendors as well. All right, next one. So this is some practical tips to master the reception flow. Okay, so you have to have this rehearsal. You have to conduct a walkthrough with key vendors to ensure the timing and transition. You have to tell them which time, okay, when do you want this to happen? What should they do at this moment? And also you have to refer to the schedule and also checklist to stay organized. So you can have this printed checklist, okay, have this printed checklist so that you can refer to the schedule and also the program to stay on track. And next one, you have to maintain a communication throughout. Stay connected with the wedding planner, okay, and also the key vendors throughout the reception. Know their needs, know what they want, and what's happening. All right, so you have to stay in contact. And next one, you have to stay calm, okay, even though you might be feeling pressure, but you have to stay calm so that you can handle the unexpected disruptions. Okay, you can handle all this with a very professional and also positive attitude. So back to what I mentioned earlier, your preparation is your confidence. Okay, so it's important. Again, rehearse, have a checklist, communicate, and stay calm. Perfect. All right, next one. So now we are at the fourth session, okay, at the fourth part of how to become an exceptional wedding MC, crafting your own signature style. So everything, 1, 2, 3, are the first 3 points all clear, and you're ready to go. So how do you craft your signature style? What kind of style, the vibe that you bring up? This is very different because this is what makes you different from the others. You have to stand out in the market. You have to build trust with the customers, okay? You have to make a memorable personal brand, okay? So key components for it, how do you craft your signature style? Any ideas? You mean how you look? Okay, I would say yes, but you have to know, if you say yourself, okay, super pretty, super beautiful, all right, this is one of your signature as well. This can be one of your signature, but how do you stand out? Okay, because we have a lot of pretty ones as well in the market, right? Okay, so you have to think. You have to think what makes you very different. Pretty, yes, of course, it is one of it, okay? You have to be authentic. You have to be the real you, all right? Of course, the most simple way is becoming the real you, all right? You have to be as natural as possible. Use your natural strength, like Jai, okay, her natural strength, beautiful. Yes, so this is one of my strengths. So how can I extend it? How can I build the trust? How can I create a very memorable brand? Okay? Understand the visual identity of yourself. Okay? So one question, use one word to describe yourself in terms of your personality. Like, are you fun? Are you humorous? Or just one? Not difficult, right?
Humor.
Okay, humor. Okay, we have one humorous Xuanru here. Jiayi? Sorry? Extrovert. How extrovert are you? Okay, so I would say you're fun. So we have a fun. Yes, this is how makes you different. Okay, humor, for example, for Cheryl, I can crack jokes anytime, any moment, any second. Whoever I meet, I can crack the jokes. That's one of your signature one, a signature style. Jiayi, fun. Yes, I can control the vibe. I can engage the audience in a very fun way that all the guests can interact with me, very friendly. We can connect like we are friends. This is also one of your signature style. Okay, so very good. You found one of the style, the vibe in you. So you just need to focus on how to extend it more, how to expand it further. Okay? So next one. Okay, so here is how you develop your own style. You have to do self-reflection, which you did earlier, and also experiment, as in you have to try different approaches. Maybe I feel like I'm very fun, but can I try something different? Yes, you can. Can you try to pose in a humor style? Yes, you can try and find which one is more comfortable for you. Okay, and also you have to gain some feedback from your friends or family. You can try hosting in front of them. And let's say I feel like I'm very humor, but they don't laugh. This is one of it. So you have to gain some feedback as well. And also practice. You have to refine your style through rehearsal. Practice, practice, and practice until you're very, very comfortable and smooth with it. Okay? Any question? No, then we will move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm dropping this info sheet. Take some time to read it. We will have 5 minutes to read the information sheet. All right. Any question from all of you? Next question time. Any questions, anyone?
If the audience around you are very loud, how do you get their attention?
Okay, sorry, one by one. Yeah, Jia Yi is still speaking. Jia Yi, maybe you can try to speak louder.
Hello, first of all right. I would like to ask about what is the most important feature for a professional wedding MC?
You mean the most important?
The one most important feature about that.
Okay, so the one most important criteria I would say to become a wedding MC, is that what you're asking? Yes, okay. So I think for me, as we mentioned in the beginning of the slide, there is so many essentials that you have to master as a wedding MC. But for me, if the most crucial one would be the responsibility. Okay, this is wedding. This is one of the lifetime, and this is very, very important for the couple. So the MC responsibility is also very important. He or she has to be punctual. He or she has to take the responsibility up to make the wedding very exceptional. So I think be a responsible MC is very crucial. Okay, Cheryl?
Do you have any experience of accidents or unexpected things that happen in your wedding?
Okay,
Your event, and how do you solve it? Like, because sometimes people, when they meet up accidents, they freeze.
All right. Okay. So I do share one of my experience earlier that the gown tore right before their march in. And I also experienced, I think the most commonly unexpected interruption in a wedding would be the champagne popping, because it's quite hard to pop the champagne just by shaking it. Okay, so it might take a very long time for the groom to pop the champagne. So you have to prepare this incident beforehand. How do you manage to solve this issue? Okay, you have to speak up. You have to say, hey, can I hear some applause from the ground? Okay, give our groom some big round of applause. Okay, cheers for him. There are some words that you have to say to bring the vibe, to continually bring the hype up the stage, hype up all the vibe here in the wedding. Okay, this is one of the most commonly happened in a wedding. Okay, so how do you stay calm? As I mentioned, preparation. If you already expect what is going to happen, okay, so you know what will happen. So you prepare yourself very quickly so you can manage to solve the issue very efficiently. Okay? Okay, so if there's no more questions for both of you, we will continue the next one. So now it's my turn for question, okay? Let us, okay, recap. Say the key responsibilities of an wedding MC. Anyone?
Coordination.
Coordination, okay? Time management, all right. Any? Still got?
My last question, crisis management.
Okay, crisis management, very good. All of you are on track. Okay, next slide. So the key responsibilities of a wedding MC is coordination, is engagement with the audience, time management, and also crisis management. Very good. Everyone is still on track. Okay, so the next one. Here is your assignment sheet. Please take 5 minutes to have a look. So complete this assignment and submit back to me. All right. Is everyone good? Show me a thumbs up. Okay. So to wrap up what we have learned in today's session, the first one, MC equals to the flow and connection. All right, developing your skills. And the second one, you learn the culture, the traditions, and also the modern trends of Malaysian Chinese wedding. The third one is how do you make the flow in the wedding reception and also the coordination. And the fourth one, your signature style in a long-term value. Okay, so next time we will explore. So here's for the next session. Our next class would be on the 6th of July, 2025. And the time would be 10 o'clock in the morning. Still the same, it's via Zoom. And the next class, we will touch on how a wedding MC enhances the guest experience. Okay, so I'm sure all of you will not want to miss this class, all right? So thank you. If there's no questions so far, we will wrap up here, all right? And I look forward to see you in the next class, okay? All right, thank you everyone. Thank you for your time. You did a great job. Thank you.